Hey, what up everyone? Time for another death battle reaction, I guess. I saw that the one of the new characters from Dragon Ball Z was gonna be the next death battle, but never announced who he'd be fighting, so the months went by. I guess they had to shut down operations temporarily because of COVID-19. And then all of a sudden, there it is in the inbox, and he's fighting a Sailor Moon villain? Sailor Galaxia? Oh man, they're skipping right over Sailor Moon herself. I've been waiting for her to, I don't know, Bloom or whatever his name is from Winx Club. We've been waiting for Sailor Moon to just kick her ass. But anyway, Dragon Ball. I never really watched the anime. I am familiar with the universe. Basically, I read all the comics related to the Trunks Android Cell saga or whatever it was, and I did play the Game Boy game based on that saga. But the character Beerus, the movie he appeared in, Battle of Gods or whatever, that's actually the first time I actually sat down and watched beginning to end anything to do with Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I'm familiar with this character, and of course I've watched all of Sailor Moon, at least the original 90s anime, and I've read the manga, so I'm very familiar with this character. When it comes to Sailor Moon villains, I guess they couldn't do Queen Beryl because she really doesn't do much, even in the new Crystal version, I think. It's too bad. I think she was a really underused villain, and then I also like Telu and Veloy from Season 3. They got shafted too. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Alright, in 3, 2, 1... Bazing.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Miller Lite. So the world is a bit of a strange place right now.
But luckily, I know one thing that will make it a whole lot better. Beer!
Of course, that'll make it better for you, Boomstick, won't it?
Social distancing is important, but it doesn't mean you can't still share a Miller Lite with your friends over the internet.
So all together, let's
I
cheers
prefer
to
one of
staying
those
safe, keeping in
spiked
touch
watermelons
into
from
this
Steel
great-tasting Miller
Reserve.
Lite.
That's
Miller
kind of
Lite,
my jam
great
when I need
taste
to
with
drink
only
these
96
days.
calories and 3.2 carbs. However you and your friends are enjoying Miller time this summer, you can have the original light beer delivered by going to MillerLite.com/battle.
Well, except the mail's all
Find the
fucked up
delivery
right now.
options near you. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
Everything
Yeah, we're
that
doing this
lives
again.
Must die. Everything that is created must be destroyed. So say it.
Boomstick's loving this.
The apocalypse.
Badass. But why they gotta be a golden ballerina and a purple cat?
Lord Beerus, Dragon Ball's almighty god of destruction.
And Empress Galaxia, the Sailor Scout of Destruction from
Oh, they're gonna use the term scout?
Where's that boomstick?
And it's our
Okay,
job to
I
analyze
prefer
their weapons, armor,
Senshi,
and
but
skills
nowadays
to find
the
out who
nomenclature
will
is
win a
Guardian.
death battle.
But Scout? Really?
Son Goku. This Super Saiyan has seen
They
his
didn't
fair
even
share of
dub
world
Sailor Stars back then.
universe-ending threats.
But he hadn't seen anyone treat mass slaughter like a job until he met a god of destruction. Because it is their job.
A god of destruction's role is to, well, destroy ancient planets and civilizations to make way for the new.
Sorta like taking out the trash, just with a billion times more murder.
And in the case of Universe Number 7, the title of Destroyer was granted to Lord Beerus, a cat.
Obviously, everyone knows cats are all secretly plotting to kill everyone. Hell,
Yeah, I'm more of a
God
rat
Destruction
person.
is what my ex-wife named hers.
Fun fact, while dogs have been bred as companions for thousands of years, the same only technically started for cats around 200 years ago. In comparison, they're still sort of wild animals, which makes them self-sufficient, but also standoffish.
And lazy.
Then Beerus may be the
Yeah, Beerus,
apotheosis of all cat
in the beginning of the Battle of Gods, didn't he take a
effortlessly
real long
annihilating
nap or
solar
some shit
systems.
like that?
He's napping for decades.
Oh, but when he wakes up, he takes his job seriously. He's way stronger and faster than any mortal. Look at him go. That's his God of Destruction's wrath technique. He's got spheres of destruction, beams of destruction, sneezes of destruction, giant energy yarn balls of destruction. Oh, and cataclysmic orbs. Yeah.
He can neutralize
Getting his
energy
puns
types
out of the way
from
early
others,
this
which
time.
is frankly just unfair. But his most awe-inspiring technique is Hakai. See, Beerus' enormous level of power stems from an unearthly source. To demonstrate, allow me to introduce our brand new disposable unit for meticulous matchup investigations, aka Dummy.
Hello, Mr. Wizard. How may I be exploited today?
You're trying to replace me.
Now, generally speaking, there are 3 types of ki, which, to be blunt, is weaponizable life energy. First, there's normal ki. Most people in the Dragon Ball multiverse have this. Dangerous, but nothing too special. Gods have their own ki, of course, which is way more potent, but like all ki, they have a limited amount. But when you want the good stuff, you go for destruction energy.
So much for your new sidekick, Wiz.
Oh no, there's plenty more. Hakai channels this energy to obliterate something in an instant, erasing both body and soul from existence. The only way to resist is to match Beerus in
Sounds like
power.
that one
And he didn't
spell,
get so strong
or
on
like,
his own.
no,
He's
no,
trained
no.
for
That
millions
one
of
technique
years
from
under
Wheel of
this guy.
Time.
Oh,
Balefire, that was
No,
it.
Bliss.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
really
said.
could
He
fuck
learned
shit up.
pressure
Even the
point
bad
combat
guys
and
wouldn't
the
use it most of
super
the
secret
time.
Ultra Instinct.
More a state of mind than actual transformation. Autonomous Ultra Instinct describes the ability to instantly respond to attacks without conscious thought getting in the way.
Like he's on a catnip high.
With Ultra Instinct, he could even take on multiple other gods of destruction at the same time.
The only problem with being so friggin' powerful is that he got kinda bored. So he was hyped when he learned there was someone out there who might be a challenge for him. The Super Saiyan God. And in their fight over the fate of the Earth, they almost destroyed the whole universe.
Our own observable universe is a respectable 93 billion light years across. However, the Dragon Ball universe is noticeably different, as depicted by this symbolic model. The observable universe as we know it fits within that bottom area.
Then there's hell in the middle, heaven up top, a bunch of dinosaurs sprinkled in there somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
A
Yes,
single
it is.
clash between Beerus and Goku sent ripples of energy rocketing through this entire macroverse in just 7 seconds. Even with conservative calculations, these shockwaves must have been moving well over 240 quadrillion times the speed of light.
Hell, the guy's quick enough to fly between galaxies in just a couple of minutes, so no surprise there. And when him and his fat cat brother Champa got into a fight, they almost tore apart the whole universe themselves. Now talk about a cat fight.
But despite his incredible power, Beerus eventually did the one thing nobody ever expected. He showed mercy and spared Earth. Perhaps he saw a glimmer of greatness in Goku's potential, as so many have
Or he was
before him.
just wanted some
He's
food.
just a sucker for tasty food.
We're happy
Like I
to
said.
see you're finally realizing the full terror of Beerus the Destroyer.
The galaxy, the solar system, the planet, the moon. Each is an essential piece in the ever-shifting whirlwind of the cosmos.
That's why they all have their own super protector, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight.
They're using the English lyrics for the song, but they're showing the Japanese
Sailor
credits
Guardians
and
are warriors
shit.
entrusted with magnificent powers. It's the Sailor Guardians' job to protect their world from alien threats. You may know one of them, Sailor Moon. Real name, Usagi Tsukino. Or Serena, or Bunny, depending on which dub you watched.
So are they like space Popeyes who sell cookies?
What?
Sailor Scouts. Duh, Wiz.
They're not sailors, they're Sailor Guardians, or Sailor Soldiers. The term Sailor Scout comes from the original English dub.
Oh yeah, the dick tub. There's a giant dick outside your window.
Ah, boomstick.
You are.
Anyway, everything in the universe possesses a form of crystallized life force called a star seed. Each Guardian is powered by a special star seed which embodies their own planet, a Sailor Crystal.
These give them superhuman powers. They can fly, do magic, shapeshift, heal fast, and are basically immortal. Some of them are even trained by the most dangerous creatures in the world. Cats.
After many adventures, Sailor Moon would eventually find herself face to face with her greatest foe, a cold-hearted empress of evil.
She was just a nameless lady stuck on some random trashy planet. It was so bad there, she basically gave up on life. Well, until she got her hands on the sapphire crystal.
The Sapphire Crystal is exponentially powerful, providing unlimited potential that matched her own newly unlimited ego. With all this power amongst the garbage around her, one purpose came to mind: destroy everything.
So into the universe she went in search of a new home fit for a goddess, the soldier of destruction, Sailor Galaxia.
Be it the power or her own mind, Galaxia was cursed with unparalleled vanity, so cosmic in scale that she could not be satisfied until the whole universe bowed before her, or else.
Just like my ex-wife. If she appeared on the horizon, you'd be totally screwed.
Galaxia or your ex-wife?
Yes, Galaxia can make explosions big enough to blot out galaxies and even match the maxed out Eternal Sailor Moon in a fight, who destroyed a whole mirror universe.
With a simple gesture, Galaxia can wipe anything out of existence. Planets, people, other guardians, you name it.
Plus, she's got all sorts of other magic powers. Teleporting, summoning lightning, mind-controlling people by taking their star seeds. Oh, yeah, she can totally do that.
And like any good anime villain, her attacks have some absolutely ridiculous names. Like the Galactica Super String,
Which doesn't actually use any string.
Galactica Crunch,
I think I had a bowl of that this morning.
and Galactica Inflation.
What the hell?
Whoa, how did that get there? It's not what you think. Research! You come across a lot of stuff in research.
Glad to know exactly what kind of guy I'm working with.
So Galaxia carved through the universe at
We don't kink shame here, do we?
building her own widespread empire.
She was so friggin' terrifying that some people would murder their own Sailor Scout as a sacrificial offering just to save themselves. Man, magical girls are metal as hell.
But Galaxia's destructive path wasn't as reckless as it may seem. Through her travels, she learned of a looming threat to the universe, a primordial entity and source of all evil. And so she vowed to destroy chaos.
Yeah, that happens if you watch too much Marie Kondo.
But to maintain balance, she also sought to destroy the opposite of chaos, the embodiment of love and goodness, which is apparently Sailor Moon.
This is where different stories get a bit wonky.
Right. In the anime, Galaxia was a heroic warrior who absorbed chaos to keep it under control, but chaos flipped the script and took her body instead. However, this did not happen in the original manga.
Galaxia's warpath led her to Earth, and she annihilated all the favorite Sailor Scouts. Every single one. Except Sailor Moon. They had to have their epic battle.
And Moon is a powerhouse. She once lit up the entire universe with a single attack. This light reached the edge of the universe in 4 seconds, putting it at 360 quadrillion times light speed.
Galaxia was tough enough to survive the grip of chaos itself. And with her crystal, she never has to worry about running out of energy in a fight. This chick's basically unkillable.
Well, the intense forces of chaos almost ended her life, until she was saved by Sailor Moon.
And guess what? Apparently, this caused Galaxia to question her resolve and see Meatball Head here in a new light. Like, hey, maybe this lovey-dovey goodness stuff ain't so bad. And then bam! Her crystal exploded from positivity overload and she died.
Neither Galaxia nor the Sapphire Crystal had ever known this feeling. Ironically, or perhaps befittingly, the weakness of destruction itself was love.
Wiz, she was literally killed by kindness. Who wrote this?
Nuance, Boomstick. Regardless, the power Galaxia wields is astonishing. Beneath the heel of her boot, any planet, galaxy, or universe is utterly doomed.
For this body belongs to Sailor Galaxia, the most powerful guardian in the galaxy.
Oh, that's right. Viz did finally dub Season 5 of Sailor
All right, the
Moon.
combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I need to rock out with some Raycon earbuds.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Raycon. Whether you're working from home or in a secret
Like,
lab
I'm gonna
like
spend
us,
money on
you want
this.
what
I mean,
you're
look at
listening
this.
to be what
I
you
made this
want to
pop
listen
filter
to.
myself.
Trust me, you definitely
wire
don't
and
want your noisy
pantyhose.
lab
No
partner's
joke.
Science podcast bleeding into your sweet jam sesh because you're using the junk headphones.
But before you go dropping hundreds of dollars to block out the incessant rock ballads of your inconsiderate office mates, you need to check out the wireless earbuds from Raycon.
Not only do these bad boys make you look like some sort of secret agent,
Besides, again,
they
if you
sound
order this
freaking
shit
awesome.
right now, it's gonna
Recommended
take a
their
few
newest
extra
model,
weeks to get here because the
Everyday
mail's all
E25
fucked up.
earbuds are their best pair
Yeah.
yet. With 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise-isolating fit.
Plus, they're so dang comfortable you can wear them all day. From working out, rocking out, and whatever the conference call equivalent to rocking out is.
Plus, they don't have any ridiculous dangling wires and come in a compact charging case.
And they're IPX4 water resistant, which Wiz told me is good.
Now's the time to get the latest and greatest from Raycon. Get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/deathbattle. That's buyraycon.com/deathbattle. 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. buyraycon.com/deathbattle.
So grab one for yourself, cause right now it's time for a death battle!
Alright, here we go. Oh, it's 2D. Then again, I don't think any games have 3D models of Galaxia. I don't know if Sailor Galaxia even appeared in any Sailor Moon games when they were still making them.
It's unwise to vaporize a god's dessert.
Witness
It's a
my
good
infinite
sprite of
power.
Galaxia, though.
So you have chosen death.
Here we go!
Ridiculous! Perish!
Interesting. Apparently, I found a worthy foe.
The hard way it is, then.
Nah, that can't be it.
Don't you dare.
That ain't gonna do it.
Now look what you've done!
This is your fault, you stupid cat!
Alright, shit's
Hello
happening.
there, stranger. Welcome.
Kneel for me!
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
Okay, what was that? Kind of a big look Metal Gear moment, but oh well.
Hey! No fair!
I don't know, I feel like they're leading us on. No, wait, he's got some tricks up his sleeve still.
You're no match.
I mean, Beerus is a more experienced fighter. He takes on Goku.
You're trash! You'll die like dirt!
Huh? Or not? No, no, no. It's gonna be
All mine!
Oh, he has no defense against that?
What?
Guess he does.
Impossible!
Now you're catching on. I am the impossible!
I figured. I mean, he's a Dragon Ball Z character after all.
That was for my ice cream.
KO!
Holy crap! This fight was so intense. I'm gonna get a beer for us. Wait. Beer us? Whiskey? Champagne? Oh my god! All the cats are named after booze! I like them now.
This was a fairly balanced matchup. Galaxia's power set was certainly enough to keep up with Beerus.
Especially since she has so many more versatile techniques than him.
Not to mention, her crystal provided unlimited energy, while Beerus had a vast but still finite pool of ki.
But that's about where it all starts tilting the other way. Based on how fast their galaxy-spanning attacks were, Galaxia did have a slight edge in attack speed, but Beerus' Ultra Instinct made up for it. Plus, he had expert martial arts training, while Galaxia
Right.
had none of that. Speed alone wasn't winning this fight.
Also, Beerus' skill set countered many of her own attacks. His energy nullification, for example, let him blast through plenty of her offensive options.
But to really lock down Beerus' superiority in all things destruction, how about we compare their power output?
Both of them used attacks that spanned their whole universe in seconds. But remember, the Dragon Ball universe is much bigger than our own.
Right, this universe is at least 9 times bigger than ours, and Beerus almost destroyed it all.
For the most part, the universe in Sailor Moon is very much based on our own. And the same should be said for Nehelenia's mirror universe Usagi destroyed.
So, pretty clear cut? That means Beerus is 9 times stronger than Galaxia?
Well, not exactly. They both are likely much stronger. Galaxia matched Endgame Eternal Sailor Moon in battle, who could destroy 8 of her Animamate minions at once.
Did you say Animorphs?
Long story short, a single Animamate could match a Sailor Guardian equal in power to Sailor Moon when she destroyed that mirror universe. While this is admittedly a very highball estimate, defeating 8 Animamates at once could logically translate to possessing 8 times that power. Since Galaxia could match her in combat, this potentially puts Galaxia's output level much closer to Beerus and Goku's clash.
But the shockwave happened when Goku had only just gone Super Saiyan God for the first time. Beerus claimed he was going all out with 100% of his power, but like all cats, he was lying.
Telling Goku that you were using 100% of your power was a very clever tactic to draw out his full strength, even though it wasn't true.
Even after Goku later achieved Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, a form many times more powerful than his first go at being a redhead, Beerus was still considered his superior. Simply put, even if we highball Galaxia and lowball Beerus, the God of Destruction still possessed a greater amount of power, both in offense and defense, as they are identical when it comes to Dragon Ball Ki. Isn't that right, dummy?
Sailor Galaxia may have had a more versatile arsenal, but Lord Beerus had the strength, durability, and technique needed to overpower her. But you already said all that, so what's the point? Like my existence.
You could say she got caught in a galaxy-sized catastrophe. Can I blow him up this time?
I look forward to it.
The winner is Lord Beerus.
Alright. I like Sailor Moon way more than Dragon Ball, but
Death Battle is
what have
back
you?
with 10 episodes to wrap up this year. Stay tuned and check out the music linked in the description below.
I guess still because of COVID, they're not doing any more episodes. Oh, maybe they are. Wait, this is My Hero Academia, isn't it? I don't know, I have no idea what that is. Oh well. They finally got a Sailor Moon character on there, and she gets ass chunked pretty easy. Kinda expected that, but oh well, what have you.